What's up, guys? My name is Khan, and we're back today in Scrap Mechanic, and we're back with the third version of a build that just continues to be popular on the channel, and in fact, the most popular stream I've ever done on the channel in terms of views after the fact was the stream where we built a remote control cargo plane, which isn't this, but we built a remote control cargo plane, and funny enough, that was before any of the scripted mods existed, so there was no wings mod, and the plane actually flew using thrusters, and it used the old remote control glitch. So when the wings mod and the ability to do scripted mods came out, we actually went back and did a new version of the remote control cargo plane, which was the same thing using the remote control glitch and using the wings mod. But of course, now the devs have patched out the remote control glitch completely, and so we have two builds that just don't work anymore. Even though they were both extremely popular at the time, they just don't work. And I thought, well, seeing as how people still enjoy watching this video for some reason and watching the replay of this stream, I better go back and remake the remote control cargo plane. But I didn't just want to make another remote control cargo plane. Obviously, we've got the mod pack now for the remote control because we can't actually do remote control anymore. And you can see we've got the whole plane set up on a single receiver system. So the entire plane uses one transmitter, one receiver, just to be really, really compact. But instead of being a remote control cargo plane, this is in fact something a lot better. And it's a little bit larger than the remote control cargo plane because it is in fact a remote control bomber. That's right, we've got 5 large explosive crates in here ready to be dropped on any target with this sort of spud gun cardboard deploying system. So really simply, we've got a spud gun in there, and there are 5 blocks of cardboard, one on top of each of these, you can see. And as we pull these bombs out, we can actually shoot these, and each one will drop one at a time from back to front. And I did it that way just to make sure if you drop the front bomb, it doesn't accidentally hit the next one and blow up the plane. So I've just spawned a new one here, but really simply, we've got the control seat and the remote control bomber. Now the seat looks a little bit advanced, but it's not that bad, really. I've shown a tutorial on this when the remote control first came out, and actually I had to go back and look at my own testing to figure out how to do it again. But really simply, we want to send all the data through a single block. So all we do is we take all the controls. We've got a 1 switch to turn it on. 2 will drop a bomb, so we're not going to press that. 3 and 4, you can see, will yaw the tail back and forth. W and S will pitch the back there on the tail piece. And then A and D will actually do the ailerons. And you can see the ailerons are naturally tilted up right now, and that's because there's actually a sensor on that plane to sort of control when it's on the ground. It'll activate sort of flaps, I guess, and it basically tilts both of those pieces backwards. So when you're taking off, you literally just have to hit the thrust. You don't have to pitch up or anything like that, and it'll automatically take off on its own, and it just makes it a lot easier to fly. It's really, really easy to fly, super compact, and of course you can take this seat and move it everywhere on the lift, and it doesn't matter, the remote control won't break. And then of course we've got the RC block, and really simply we can just adjust the channel with the orange and brown buttons. We go to channel 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever. So you can spawn as many of these bombers as you want, really. You can have them all parked, and you can have them all on different channels, and then when you want to switch, you just go there, hit that button, and boom, you're controlling a different one. So you can see on the bomber side of things, on the top here, we've got the remote control receiver, and then we've got the 2 buttons as well, so we can change the channel on this one. And of course, you can paint the receiver any color you want, so we could have it blue instead of orange, and we could have all of them on different colors. So really, really flexible. You only need 1 receiver per bomber, and you could have as many as you want. And then of course, on this side, we have the same sort of decoding system where it takes that, converts it back to binary, and then has all the controls in the front and a really hollow shell. So I'm really, really happy with this build. It took a while to figure it out. I wanted to get the maximum payload capacity possible. Obviously, 5 bombs is good. I didn't put, you'll notice, no sort of cover on the bombs. Originally, I had one, but then I realized when you're flying from the ground and you're looking up, you can't really tell if the cover's open or closed. So you kind of run into that issue a lot. And then, of course, you'll see on the back here, we've kind of got a little bit of a cutout, and that's just because of this first bomb, it would kind of just smash into the back of the plane. So now it won't do that, and it's all good to go. So really simply, let's just get flying. I mean, it's not terribly difficult. So we'll get in here, we press 1, and we don't press any other controls. You just let it fly straight, and you'll see naturally it'll take off on its own. And then once it's up above the ground, we can actually take control here, and we can just pitch it around. And we'll bring it back around this way. We'll roll. You gotta kind of, there we go, perfect. Really, really easy to fly. It's really, really smooth, of course, with the wings mod, and it's just a lot of fun to fly. It does naturally pitch up a little bit, but then, of course, when you drop the bombs, it pitches up a little bit more just because you lose a lot of weight. It's not too bad. It's still pretty good, and it's really easy to fly. You can see we get that weird glitchy stuff. Let's come around here and try and bomb something. It's not I'm not gonna lie. I've been trying to bomb myself like over and over again, and I don't think I've even come close once. Like, it's so hard to line up a remote control plane when you're looking from the ground and trying to get it. But here, let's go out this way, over top of the water here. Now, I know a lot of you guys have been asking me to upload this tile to the workshop, so I will do that in this video as well. I'll include in the link in the description. I'll upload the bomber, but I'll also upload this water world tile I've got. It's actually 2 tiles, one for the flat ocean surrounding the island, and then the other one for the island. But I will upload it. I know a lot of people have been bugging me for it, so I will do that. So here we go. Let's see if we... Okay, this looks good. So I press 2. Oh, no. See, it drops really, really late. The bomb kind of like... You press it, and then it kind of has to fall out from the chassis. There's nothing that forces it to, you know, fall out. It's just natural gravity. So you kind of have to press it and then just hope that it falls in time. Okay, let's see if we can... It's so hard to line up. Like, we're not even anywhere close. All right, let's loop around here. We need to get, like, a nice straight flight path here. All right, this is looking really, really good. No, no, no. All right, here we go, here we go, here we go. I hit it a bunch and missed every bomb. They all fell over there. One didn't even detonate. Are you serious? Did that one actually not detonate? I think that's all of them, though. I mean, you can keep pressing 2, but I don't think any more are going to fall out. I think that's all of them. So let's just turn off the engines. We'll bring it back in for a landing. We can also spawn a couple more planes, but here we go. Perfect. Look at this. Look at this landing. Amazing. Awesome. All right, let's go check that bomb over there. I can't believe it didn't actually detonate. Holy cow, would you look at that? It actually hit and didn't detonate. That's incredible. All right, well, we're going to go back. We're going to spawn a new plane, and we'll actually spawn a couple bombers, just have them on different frequencies so we can just, you know, change up which one we're flying. Now, of course, if you change up which one you're flying while it's flying, it'll just completely stop flying. It doesn't receive any controls. It's not like it saves the controls that it received last. It'll just turn off everything. So we've got the first one set on orange 0. We'll set this one on orange 1 receiving, and we'll set this one on orange 2 receiving. Of course, you could have multiple planes on the same frequency if you really wanted to. We're gonna just we're gonna take off here. We got plane 1 here, and really simply, and we'll try and bomb the other 2 planes. We'll see if we can. We got 3 attempts here to try and bomb ourselves, and I honestly don't think we can do it. If someone can actually fly this plane and make it bomb something, kudos to you, but it's just so hard to tell what you're lined up with when you're not even looking at it. But I really just wanted to do a new remote control plane because, of course, they are super fun to fly. I honestly really enjoy flying remote control planes in Scrap Mechanic, especially with the Wings mod. And just like, you know, with the cargo planes, they were really cool, but I didn't want to have to remake another cargo plane. I want to do something a little bit different. And I thought, you know, a bomber is just something really, really cool that we could do with the explosive blocks. So here we go. We're going to loop around. This looks good. Let's straighten it out. I think I dropped all 5 there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Completely missed. Just ridiculously terrible accuracy. All right, let's just, we'll take this one. And we'll just, you know, we'll bring it in for landing. You know what? That wasn't actually that bad of a landing. So we can just get out here. And that one was 0. We can press this 1, and boom, now we're controlling this plane. Really simple stuff. So, of course, you could have a whole fleet. You could also have different planes. If you guys haven't seen the remote control tutorial, I'll include a link to that in the description down below as well, just so you can see how I set this up. Really simply, in that tutorial, I explain how to use the new remote control block and use a single block to send all the signals you want. Of course, all your planes would have to have the same control setup because you're using one seat, but you could have fighter planes, you could have cargo planes, and if I make more remote control planes, I will actually use this same one seat here because it's got a single button for thrust and then 3 buttons and then the W, S, and A and D controls. So really, really good for the way I do planes. All right, this is not lined up. You know what? We'll just go further out. Loop back. It's so hard to tell when you're straight on the target. All right, it's going good. It flies super smooth though. Like I said, it's really, really easy to fly, guys. You don't even need to use like the yaw that much. I guess we probably should line up on target. All right, so pitch and roll, really good. You can see it out there in the distance. Come on back. Okay, no. Okay, okay, okay. Let's just do it. I'm going to drop all 5 there. I don't know. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. So that's why you don't want to necessarily drop all 5 at the exact same time. Just dodge the parts. You're bouncing a whole lot off those parts. All right, perfect. Loop back around. So yeah, you don't want to necessarily hit all 5 buttons all at the exact same time. You'll sometimes accidentally shoot your own explosive crate, or sometimes they'll just hit each other when they're trying to fall out of the chassis and just explode. But we'll see if we can get this one. Again, if someone could actually bomb something with a remote control plane, kudos to you, but it's so difficult to line up. I mean, you can't even, that's not even lined up there. Okay, drop one. No, see, like, just total miss. Like, it was not even close. I mean, of course, the next step would be to have something that's GPS guided so that it could be like, yo, bomb exactly this position, and it goes, oh, okay. But I mean, that would be a whole much bigger plane to fit all the controls for that. All right, you know what? We're not even close. Oh, that one looks good. No. Oh, I mean, it was close. It was the closest one yet. The second one was a little bit far off. It wasn't bad, so we should have 2 left. All right, 2 left. Now, of course, this plane is super maneuverable. It's got a lot of thrust, so it can pretty much do vertical climbs and stuff. Not exactly realistic to a bomber, but overall, I'm really happy with it. I think it's awesome. And it did take a fair amount of time just to rebuild it. All right, here we go. This is good. This is good. This is good. Nah, it's not good. Okay, I dropped them there and completely, I think I shot them, but they didn't slide out because of the momentum. Of course, it would be cool to make a full-size bomber that you actually fly in rather than just these little remote control ones, but I really wanted to make a new remote control plane, and I figured, you know what, remote control bomber definitely has to be done, even though it's not that practical at all. And really easy to land, though. Look at that. Perfect. Problem solved. I'm thinking of also making a few more planes rather than just having this bomber. It would be cool to make a few other planes as well. We could put player indicators in the planes too, so homing missiles would actually track them and stuff. Right now, there's no player indicator in this, but that's not really hard to add one in. But of course, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Let me know what you think of this plane if you download it from the workshop. I think it's a lot of fun to fly, and I'm really excited to make more RC stuff with the new RC block. So of course, let me know what you think, and while you're at it, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And as always, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll see y'all next time.